January, at least it's a very nice day where I am in California. I know that the rest of the country is not getting this amazing sunny weather, and I do have a lot of empathy for those of you who are living in the cold, snowy regions. I'm getting a lot of snow pics and videos from my mom, and man, stay safe, stay warm out there, you guys. It is brutal in the snow and the cold. I miss like the first 30 seconds of a snowfall. You know what I safe, staying warm. Make sure you're bundled up and enjoy the snow when you can. But in the meantime, going back to warmer times, at least the warm and fuzzies, right? The movie theater. I'm so excited about this game today. I will say, I think one of the few and maybe only good things that COVID did for us as a nation was bring back like drive-in theaters, right? Like I just have they bring me so many warm, fond memories from my childhood, like going to the drive-in. It was such a communal movie theater experience, you know? You walk to the snack bar halfway through, you get your popcorn, get your candy, bring it back to the car. What a delightful childhood experience. I will say I saw Tenet at the drive-in, which was like not the movie to see at a drive-in. I can't say I recommend it. I was deeply confused. Probably should rewatch it not at a drive-in. But I do love a good drive-in though, everyone. But I know you're not here to listen to me talk about the cold and drive-ins. They're back. Welcome to our second ever Name That Movie edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Your grand prize today is $1,000. Take a look at that, $1,000 right there. The way this game will work is simple. We'll give you a famous movie quote. You'll try to identify which movie it's from by tapping your answer to lock it in. Do that correctly 10 times in a row to win a share of the money. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them, so don't forget about that. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. Incredible. This is a second chance week. Woo woo! Which means you're getting 3 free rejoins for each game you play, credited before the following game begins. I know you guys know how much I love second chance weeks. I just think they're so fun. Each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Wednesday's winners. Take a look at that. Here are Wednesday's winners. Well done. You've already been credited. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. Yes, you here right now listening. But Houston, we have the problem, and it's that our game hasn't started. Let's fix that right now with question number 1. My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Big, Forrest Gump, or Apollo 13? Kicking it off with a good quote here, I think. Kicking it off strong for our movie game. His mama imparted a lot of wisdom to him and gave him the early opportunities and confidences that took Forrest Gump all over the world. Forrest Gump is the answer. 13,794 of you, almost all of you got that right. Nothing wrong with a good Tom Hanks flick, right? Solid start to today's game. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 2. You're gonna need a bigger boat. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or Jaws? You're gonna need a bigger boat. I had a friend who did this movie as a group costume for Halloween. I thought that was really fun. While out on a small boat called the Orca, ironic, Chief Brody informs Quint that they're ill-equipped in this improvised line from the original. Say it with me, Jaws. Jaws is the answer. 13,953 of you, 99% of you got that one right as well. Amazing. My son now thinks that sharks make the dana noise. Like, that's what he thinks sharks say. You know, like a cow goes moo and a shark goes dana. Anyway, our next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 3. Just to be clear, he has not seen Jaws. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Casablanca, the African Queen, or the Maltese Falcon? I just felt like I needed to clarify that I had not shown a very young child Jaws. This is another classic film here. Classic quote, classic film. In the early part of the movie, they have an adversarial relationship, but they bond over their mutual hatred of the Nazis, makes sense, leading to this all-time line at the end of Casablanca. Casablanca is the answer. 12,335 of you got that right. 88% of you. Okay, so we lost a few of you on that question, but worry not. We'll always have Swagbucks. So join our game. Come on back in. Use one of those rejoins from Second Chance Week. 1,500 rejoiners. Welcome back. Here is our next question worth 1 bonus SB. I have been and always shall be your friend. The Fellowship of the Ring, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, or Galaxy Quest? Which one of these movies did this quote come from? Only you know. But we'll find out together. You never expect the main characters in a major television and movie franchise to get killed off, but that's exactly what they did with Spock, who delivered these final words before dying in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Star Trek II, 9,452 of you, only 68% of you got that right. Okay, so we lost we kept 2/3 of you. We lost 1/3 of you almost on that question, but I know you're all enterprising here at Daily Trivia Live. So with warp speed, come on back in our game. 3,400 rejoiners. Well done. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well. Here's question number 5. You think we need one more? You think we need one more? Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, or Ocean's 13? This is one of our hint questions, so make sure you're following us over at Swagbucks Official on Instagram. After the game, you can see hint videos for our Thursday games. What really sells this line in one of the coolest movies of the last 25 years is how Brad Pitt no-sells it, leaving George Clooney to answer his own question, sending him to get the final number of Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 is the answer. 10,603 of you got that right, 83% of you. So pretty well done. I think our mission was successful on that question. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well. Now we've got some rejoiners. Here we go. Question number 6. Yes, Greedo. As a matter of fact, I was just going to see your boss. Tell Jabba that I've got his money. Avatar, The Notebook, or Star Wars? Another classic quote. I mean, these just like really stick in your brain, these iconic moments in film. You know what I mean? This scene has spawned enormous controversy since George Lucas re-edited it for the 1997 release to have Greedo shoot first, when Star Wars fans know that it was Han who shot first. Star Wars is the answer. 11,095 of you, 95% of you got that right. And please, feel free, let's have a debate in the chat about whether or not the re-edit works. I would like to know the opinions. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 7. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room. Duck Soup, Dr. Strangelove, or The Naked Gun? Which one of these films is this quote from? This quote comes from one of the smartest, sharpest anti-war war movies ever made. I don't know if they made one better than Dr. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove is the answer. 9,762 of you, 86% of you got that right. Wow, okay, well done. Either you are just incredible movie theater buffs, or you checked out our hint video over at Swagbucks Official on Instagram. Shout out. Either way, I'm proud of you. Our next question worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 8. If you are a user, then everything you've done has been according to a plan. The Lawnmower Man, Ralph Breaks the Internet, or Tron? Also, write your favorite movie quote in the chat. If you've got a favorite, mine is Meat's Back on the Menu, Boys. It's such a good one. This movie was a modest success in 1982, but has spawned a cult following and 2 sequels, one of which came out a couple of months ago and is nowhere near as good as the original Tron. Tron is the answer. 8,074 of you, 79% of you got that right. Okay, so another question that I think was moderately tough, but we've got some rejoiners back in the game. Incredible. Love to see that here. And just for you and for everyone else, our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 9. Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal. 2001: A Space Odyssey, Starship Troopers, or Contact? I had to make sure I got the quote right, you know? You got to really, give it some gravitas. These are movie quotes, after all. Gee, I wonder why our producer put this one in here. Hal is the computer that malfunctions and tries to kill the entire crew in 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's right. And it looks like 7,101 people have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Well done, everyone. Pretty solid work so far. Next week is full of fun games, but the main event will be Tuesday when we have a huge $2,500 live game at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us then to play for that big grand prize, the bonus SB, and the giveaways. You don't want to miss any of the games, but definitely not this one. Quick reminder, there are multiple ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. You can play the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. That's right, twice. Another thing you can do every day in this app is click the More Ways to Earn button whenever and wherever you see it. You can install and play other games on your mobile device, and that's how you access the daily Tapjoy wall, which is filled with quick, easy-to-complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. However much time you have, the Tapjoy wall has earning opportunities for you. Yes, you! Check it out after the game and build those winning habits because the SB really add up. Oh, and one more thing. Everything I just mentioned will get you SB towards your daily goal. Whew, okay, I know you have a lot to do between your Tapjoy wall and the hostless versions of this game, but before you get there, our final question. Let's get to it, everyone. Question number 10, we're the 1 bonus SB. Ohana means family. Treasure Planet, Lilo and Stitch, or The Little Mermaid? The quote one more time was, Ohana means family. That is my best impression of this character, who is beloved, I will say. The central thesis of this movie is that no one gets left behind or forgotten, and true family comes from those we love unconditionally, the way Lilo and Stitch love one another. Which means 8,015 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. Well done, everyone. Let's take a look at some of our winners. We've got Lainey, Monster28, 29th Capricorn, SB Nitro, Swaggy B56. Incredible work. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job all week long. Come back